Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, we have the top 5 best British FiveM servers that are out there on the platform at this moment of time. So to firstly introduce, we have LBRP, a large engagement. This server contains a lot of friendly and helpful staff that will come to your needs whenever you request them. There are also useful information guides in written form, but also videos to ensure you can continue the journey within LBRP. Furthermore, there are plenty of unique server scripts that have the highest quality to ensure users have a wonderful and enjoyable time within their experience. To finalize this, LBRP also provides a range of different modded vehicles that suit the style of the UK and a V menu for you to explore your ideas and creativity in creating roleplays with other players. Next we have on the list is United Gaming. This server provides a huge amount of server scripts and other elements to do with helping the audience engagement and participation. They are, however, struggling with roleplay due to their large community and certain members not wanting to do this as it is not whitelisted completely. I also want to point out that United Gaming achieves around a max server of 125 players most of the time. Alongside this, they are streamers constantly playing this too. United Gaming are economically based, meaning you need to earn money within the server to retrieve items like vehicles and weapons, but also living life in general, paying for food, etc. Here we are with our third server called Plugged Roleplay. To start with, it is very popular, gaining over 80 plus players on average with a cap of 180 for the server. They have a lot of useful and helpful scripts to make the roleplay experience better for you. Alongside this, they are an ESX, meaning it has an economic system. On top of this, they have a range of different emergency vehicles and civilian cars for greater enjoyment. With their scripts in mind, this server presents a huge amount of British style buildings and interiors to suit the theme. One point I want to make is that the uniforms aren't completely accurate for the emergency services, and quite a few officers tend to drive really quickly, which may put off some people, as it may not be the type of roleplay you want to look for. However, overall, they are a successful community, which is doing very well for itself. Now we have a server called CMG. This server is very aimed at being an economic style with a large audience of an average of 250 to 300 players. The cap for the public server is 600 at this moment. Hearing it from other people, they have said that it has good assets and scripts which engage a lot of users to come and play. From this, there are tons of opportunities for players to earn money, such as dealing substances or going to work for a food restaurant. Furthermore, they also have kind staff wanting to help in any way possible. To combat this, there was a mention of players' disrespect, and overall not a lot of roleplay to the highest standard, which could put off some people, although staff are serious about the rules and they do regulate it strictly. I do want to highly note that this clearly can happen with any public server and it's not just CMG. I want to include lastly that because of how much is included in the server, make sure that you have a decent PC to handle everything around your surroundings. I would also highly encourage the increase within the texture budget as well. As our final server, we have roleplay.co.uk. They firstly bring to the table quite a few interiors and places where you can access to encourage the British theme style. This is, for example, pharmacies or shops, hospitals and police stations. To develop this further, they have vehicles across all of the emergency services to ensure that this is a British server and that it fits the style for the players. Their EUP isn't completely correct, which puts it on the downside, although officers from recent footage seem to do their best in role-playing with civilians and in general do their job correctly. I also want to add that roleplay.co.uk is a economy style based, so you do have jobs that earn you money and other different ways to receive cash. To end it off on a good note, this server usually achieves around 130 to 170 players on average most of the time. However, it may be larger on other nights when it is the correct time. And that is it. Thank you all for watching. Do be sure to support the channel out however you feel, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.